He was obsessed, you see, with finding an appropriate vessel for this power.
Showtime, baby!
Prepare. Fight with all your heart!
An honor, to be sure.
Where are you going? Let us begin! No! One more! What? Dependence! That's not easy!
You cretin! Meaningless effort!
Attitude!
Street Fighter 6.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Izzy Reacts. Man, we're going to keep the video game gravy train rolling on this episode, man, because we're going to talk about another highly anticipated game on my list. Man, we're going to talk about Street Fighter 6. So, as I said on the last episode, the Game Awards was this past week, and a little bit of information about Street Fighter 6 dropped ahead of the Game Awards, including its initial release date. So, and that initial release date is June 2nd. Of next year, June 2nd, 2023, Street Fighter 6 will officially be in the streets on your store shelves, man. And I cannot wait. I'm such a huge fan of Street Fighter. I've been playing it since the beginning. I originally started out playing Street Fighter 2 because the original Street Fighter, which was released back in '87, I was an infant. That was my birth year, so I didn't get a chance to play the original Street Fighter at the time it was released, but I do own the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, which has the original Street Fighter on it, and it is hard, man. That is one of the toughest fighting games that I have ever played, man. But I'm going to definitely try and beat it. I kind of stopped playing it for a while, but I'm going to definitely go back, pop in the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection and see if I can beat it. Yeah, so that and every Street Fighter game, with the exception of Street Fighter 5, is on there. You can play all the classics, man. Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Everything is on there, with the exception of the EX games, which were the 3D Street Fighter games, which I wasn't a huge fan of. And then you also have the Street Fighter Alpha series on there, man. Just everything is on there, with the exception of Street Fighter 5 also. And Street Fighter 5 got a lot of crap when it first came out, because it was too bare of a game, and I definitely agree with it from that standpoint. There were not a lot of characters released at that point, during its initial launch, let's just say. And then there wasn't even a story mode. That story mode was added about a month or 2 months after the initial release, due to major backlash. They had it as a full price game, but yet there was nothing full price. It wasn't worth the price. Later updates and the arcade edition, the re-release of it and the arcade and championship editions, that kind of made it the full game that it was supposed to be. Maybe not at launch, but they could have included a lot more. I feel with Street Fighter 6, Capcom is not gonna make that mistake because they learned from the past of the backlash of Street Fighter 5 for not being a complete game in that sense, and the roster looks pretty hefty so far. And let's just go over it real quick, man. So your new characters, you have JP, you have Marissa, you have Manon, you have Luke, Kimberly, and Jamie. And then your returning characters, you have Ryu, Ken, Chung Li, Yuri, Guile, Blanca, Dalzim, Honda, and DJ, who hasn't been in a Street Fighter game in a long time, and I'm super excited to see him back on the roster for Street Fighter 6. He kind of fits in with the colorful theme that they're going with this time around. If you've seen, some footage of the game, and for those people who were lucky enough to play the first open beta, which I wasn't, and I'm kind of still upset about that. Hopefully, I get picked to play the next open beta that they're conducting, which is next week, I believe. Hopefully, I get a chance to play that, and even if I don't, we're gonna cover Street Fighter 6 not only here on the main channel but on my video game channel as well. I will be getting the game when it comes out. So even if I don't get to play the beta, I will give you my first impressions when it comes out, and we'll discuss what comes in every edition as time draws closer. They have sort of updated what comes in each edition now, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to go over everything yet, just in case they add in something or they take away something. So as time draws closer, I will do a full breakdown of what comes in each edition, and hopefully help the people that are deciding to buy the game what edition that they need to buy, what they want to buy, I should say. Like I did with the NBA 2K, like I did with this year's version of NBA 2K, we're doing something. I'm gonna do something similar to that for this. But yeah, it is coming out on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. So it is coming to your current gen hardware next summer, man. Street Fighter 6. I cannot wait to play. Huge fan, like I said, of Street Fighter. And yeah, man, let's go. Let's do it. I'm ready to play right now, man. Yeah, no, so that is gonna do it for this edition of Izzy Reacts. Like, subscribe, and share, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.